Yes. Good stuff.
Okay, all right. So,
You youngins.
I know, right? I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say something about, I know, you guys finally get the insurance discount now, huh?
Feel so old.
All right. Okay. So, let's see. I didn't get a chance to set up the all the tokens onto the sheet, but you guys should see the Aenarath's Peril. Just kind of give you guys just a quick recap. Last week was a little uneventful, but yeah, we'll just go through a quick recap, and then we will go. Hold on one second. There's something unidentified. Actually, it's funny. I actually said unidentified. Okay, so last week on Aenarath's Peril, you guys are still in the city of Otay. You guys were still working to save the slaves. After the incident in the cave, the trail
Am I
didn't go
starting the timer
cold.
now?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let's see.
For
We're
how
shooting
long?
probably an hour and a half ish.
Hour and a
Kind of
half?
same as
Okay.
always. When we get to that point, we'll figure out where we're at. So yeah, you guys came back into the city. Brief exchange. We kind of know what happened after that. Ash has been staying with Leia's body, while everybody else was hunting down some leads on the assassins. You guys did find a lead through Elroy, who is the barkeep in the Rusty Dragon.
Step away.
Yep.
Quick sec.
Elroy was able to, using Thieves' Cant, Anna was able to communicate with him and got a name out of him. Oh, geez, I don't remember what the name was. Tajan, there you go. Tracking down different leads, you guys made your way to the west side of the city, found a safe house, were able to finally get into the house while Anna was, and she did get some information on who the assassins were. Not really much more information than that. Just kind of got some basic information about the Assassin's Guild itself. So,
The Doom Clouds.
Yep.
Which are dimensions of the actual city, whereas you're fighting with that assassin clan called the Hunters of the Hidden.
Right, the Hunters of the Hidden are the ones that killed Leia, and the Doom Clouds were the ones that were from the city, kind of trying to defend the city from the different assassins guilds that are coming into the city.
Yeah, and something about Ash looking for Dark Elf assassin wearing a purple ascot.
Yes, that was the one that killed Leia.
Yes.
That's all the information that you had.
You found magic dust in a fairy battle.
Yes, it was sand in a bottle, and then like an actual fairy bottle.
I could not identify it, so I have it in my inventory.
Correct.
Found the sketch-looking building, found a side door. Rager kicked it, hurt himself, swung his axe, got stuck, pulled it out, found out building was illusion.
It was heavily enchanted.
Yeah, it was heavily enchanted.
It was. Okay. All right. Oops. I accidentally just launched Minecraft. Okay.
Well.
All right. I know, right? Okay. So you guys, let's see. You guys are still in the town of Otay. Last we left, I believe you guys were still outside the house. Oh no, I believe you guys were going to head back to where Ash was, if I remember correctly. Is that true? Can anybody verify?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's where we pick up. You guys make your way back to more or less the city morgue, where you find Ash still kind of cleaning up Leia's body, kind of just, I guess, examining her body.
And just tending to her body.
Tending to her body, yep.
Oh, Ash, you okay?
I almost forgot. I almost forgot this out. Okay. Ash just silently nods.
Don't worry, Ash. We'll find her. Or find his assassin. You'll get
Oh,
closer.
I didn't even ask. Is Radrick back yet? Maybe we should wait.
No,
for
not
Radrick.
yet.
Yeah, probably wait for Redrick. Yeah.
He can fall. He can catch up. Okay, so you guys are all standing around in this morgue with Ash and Leia and the group.
Is there any
You cut out a little bit.
is there any information, anything new that you found out?
Out of character, I don't remember.
You didn't find out much.
Yeah.
You presented the coin to one of the guys working there. He basically told you
That he didn't know.
that he'd seen the coins, but he didn't know what they were in reference to, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you didn't really glean much information from him.
Right. Wait. Out of character, you guys were gonna look for the dagger, which was in with the guards, right? Does the guards have the dagger? Question mark.
The closest dagger we found was the one that the character. The one was the two
What-
boys inside the house had.
thieves. The thieves had.
Yeah,
And
the
you couldn't take that one because they needed to keep that, so you guys were gonna
yes.
head over to here to get the dagger and
Yes.
fill me in.
Yes, and fill you in what we learned from the bar, and the eventual conversation with the two Tajan and the two boys inside the house.
Okay.
So the character would just say that we told him everything we did. Now just say it was a long conversation. Saying everything
Yeah, of
by
course. Yeah,
chat
so,
notes.
yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Yeah, so you guys fill in Ash on everything that happened as back at the safe house, and yep, there we are,
Wow, we're all caught up.
all caught up. Everybody's on the same page now.
Yeah, it's just all we managed to get for now. It was a bit of a struggle, but we managed to get some at least names of the groups responsible, or of the group, and what's going on between two assassin guilds.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I did forget that Luke was called home. I forgot that was kind of something important.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
thing that we were gonna
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so-
like something here, but we kind of jumped ahead. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, didn't I get a letter?
Yeah, you got a
With,
letter from
do. Dude,
requesting that you come home.
Yes.
that's the
Yelvin.
immediate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What I
from
feel.
Yelvin. Yeah,
Out
so
of character.
that was gonna be priority after he has the Viking burial. Then we can go on and see what's going on there. Once we get this dealt with, then we can just go on over. We're on to We're rushing back. And also, Zilla, the character, didn't your character Ash had to stay the night for a graveyard meetup with some cloaked fella?
Yeah, but I'm not telling you guys.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fun. We didn't want to know anyway.
All right. So what do you guys do? What is your guys' next? What's your plan of action? What are you guys doing now?
Back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So we
Remy.
basically just caught everybody up. They went back to Ash, caught him up on the safe house, and that's where we're at now.
Yeah, we're at the morgue right now.
Okay.
So, out of character, I assume we might just talk to one of the officers and see if we get any doing analyze the dagger or something.
Might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Do we need to take it with us or just
Who knows?
Take it with us?
The
yeah? That's
dagger.
one only what we need the dagger for.
You don't remember? One of the few questions we got when we were asking those people about the dagger was about the poison. which
Oh,
they
it is.
didn't
Yeah,
have any,
daggers,
but-
daggers are bound to people and can communicate through them.
Yeah, the bag.
Okay. So kind of like nicking
So-
someone's walkie-talkie.
We know the one that did the killing blow got away.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what we can get from that just a little tiny bit of information that could just put us in a really good spot. Put like a little GPS beacon on the other person, maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see. So yeah.
Well, if it's arcane, like any chance we can like talk to any sorcerers, see a way to like track it.
Oh, that's what we want. We don't
Sorcery?
want to talk to the other person. Like, we're not gonna get anything out of it.
No.
So we're gonna see what we can do when we get to the dagger, if we can get to the dagger. So
We can't really interrogate the person true dagger. True dagger talking.
Radric is going to. We're at the morgue, right?
Correct.
Yes, we're at the morgue now.
Yeah.
So what's your character doing?
Just tending to Leia's body.
Okay, well, Roger's gonna come over to you, and he's gonna try and get your attention, and he's gonna say, "Listen, we may have a lead, but we need your help if you want to track down the killers."
Ash just raises his eyebrow inquisitively.
Assuming we tell everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys did.
He's up the speed. He's up the speed.
So as to say, we need the dagger. Get us the dagger.
Okay. Ash just nods then. I don't.
Do we have any guards near us?
I mean, they're coming and going. I mean, they're not like standing around watching you guys or anything because you guys
Okay.
are just standing around a bunch of dead bodies.
I'm just gonna holler at the closest one and say, "Excuse me, I need some assistance over here with a case of yours."
So one of the guards kind of looks up. He walks over to you and says, "Yeah, sure. What can I help you with?"
Listen, we're looking at doing an investigation of our own, and to this case of ours. My dear friend here, and he kind of points to Ash, right? That's also one very dear to him. We would like to take another closer look at the murder weapon.
He kind of gives you a look. Go ahead and roll perception. Not perception, persuasion.
Persuasion.
Can I assist? Looking distraught. Can I assist?
Look real sad, man. Puppy eyes.
I already am really sad.
Puppy dog eyes.
Alright, well, not the most persuasive, but I am a chatter.
Okay, so he looks at you, kind of looks down at Ash, and he kind of gives you a nod, and he goes and he kind of starts kind of flipping through some papers. He looks up and says, we didn't find a murder weapon.
I'm sorry.
I wanna do an insight check.
Okay, go for it.
I will as well.
Oof.
I critted.
Nice.
Since I have double walk.
Show off. Okay,
Way to go.
so
There goes yours for the night.
Pretty much. It's not like I'm doing much.
yeah, I only set everybody can only get one crit a night. So
okay.
yeah, so he burned his.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so looking at him, you don't notice any. You definitely don't notice any traits that would suggest that he's lying. He's being as honest as he can be.
Okay. Out of character. Now what?
Well, just so we're clear, just to be 100% clear, no one has a dagger, right?
Are you asking the guard or is this out of
I'm
character?
just asking out of character. This
Okay.
is to everyone in the party. Just to make sure.
Uh-huh.
100% clear.
I
not have a
have
dagger.
had a dagger in the past, just not the murder weapon.
A dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Same here.
We didn't really loot the bodies.
Nope.
Really.
Yeah, I was too busy killing and smashing.
Yeah.
Got more important business to do. Well, regardless.
Other characters there. Anyway, we can go back to the scene of crime, I guess, and just look for clothes.
I mean, we could, yeah.
Because I'm sure somebody looted the bodies. We can just track them down. You know what I mean?
It was part of a really busy street, though. So I don't know how much we'd be able to glean from it.
Yeah.
So, can your character recall the dagger was, did you pull out the dagger, or throw it, or did you keep it? Was it, obviously you pulled it out.
Yeah, obviously.
So, did you know? Can you care to recall if it was, there with her as she
Maybe
was
I was there
transported?
with it.
Wait, I thought her throat was
From
cut.
Is that a cow?
it was stabbed into her neck, not
Oh.
cut. I don't think.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she so just to go
Like a
just
piercing
to
motion.
recap, yes, she was stabbed in the neck basically.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a slit, like she didn't come, she got it. It was full blade through the neck.
Hmm. Very graphic, very sad.
Very graphic, very
Um,
blood sprays everywhere, Quentin Tarantino style.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Can you describe the arterial spray?
Can we see from which point of contact
I
where
didn't-
the
I
blood
didn't-
sprayed?
I didn't create the crime scene.
No!
Sorry. I'll
Money!
remember for next time.
You had to be. We're gonna investigate every crime scene now,
All right.
even if it's from
from
our if
now
if,
on.
if it's from us murdering them. We're gonna figure out who did what, how did they do it, was it
Done.
with magic or was it with
Um,
weapon?
All right, just let me talk to the guard for a second.
Okay.
Oh my!
Excuse me, sir. Well, all right, you didn't find daggers, but was there anything else at the scene you've collected?
He kind of flips through the papers. I mean, this guy wasn't there, so he's kind of reading the notes of whoever wrote down any of the notes in the log, and he looks at you and says, I mean, other than just we found these, he points to two other dead bodies there. We found these two guys, and then plus her. Other than that, there wasn't anything else. I don't show any. I don't have any logs of any weapons. I don't have any. That's it. This is all I have.
Who was in who was in charge of the crime scene? Like, who was there to carry the bodies at the from the scene? Like, who was in, who was in charge to bring him in? Like, who was overseeing it as it was processed?
He goes through and he looks through the log and he says, it looks like the lead or the individual that was responsible for everything. His name's Ovar.
Over. Well, I guess we'll talk to him, see what he found. Because maybe he come across something, a character. He may have seen something at the scene you guys didn't catch up, and I didn't see it because I wasn't here. So
Just to be clear,
Mm.
you found, did they have any weapons or footprints or any of that? But they didn't have any bodies, or did they have the bodies of the, I believe, 2 people we killed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are two people.
So out of character, they do have the 2 assassins that you killed. There were no weapons. There were no murder weapons that they found. There was nothing out of the ordinary that was found on them.
Okay.
and out of character, the reason I'm asking for the person in charge because there's maybe a chance, given the city we're in, that he might be a shady cop. So I want to make sure he's
Whoa.
not lying.
Corruption in the city.
Well, you saw the people in the tavern. He didn't give a fuck. There was a little slave market just down the road.
Yeah.
You can get a slave with your pizza, for God's sakes. Out of character.
That has more to do with the city officials than the police guard, but I
As
agree.
Radric's eating pizza.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I just thought of it.
I'm sorry. Did you hear me chewing or something? I'm bad.
No, it's just I don't know. Did you not hear what Luke said? Luke says, "Oh yeah, you can get a slave with your pizza."
Oh, okay.
I mean,
So,
it's let's go down to the
full
market.
circle,
Check. I'm here for several sessions back. It's well, let's go down to the market and check the slaves. And I'm back in here going, what? There's a slave market here? Well, it's not a very legit town, is it? Must be Mos Eisley. Anyways, yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
I can finally talk freely.
All right. So
All right, so
we
back
got
in
we got
character.
the guy's name, right? Good job.
Amazing.
What was his name again?
Over.
Ovar. Thank you. So
Well, thank you kindly, sir. I guess where is he now? I want to speak to him, but the investigation.
He kind of shrugs his shoulders, says, "I don't know where he is right now. I don't know if he's on or off duty right now."
Not sure. So we can either.
Anyone I can ask to check?
If you want to head down to, to I don't know, the police station, the guard station, they'll probably have something for you to, somewhere to check. But I don't have that information here.
Yeah,
So
I
we
guess I
can
can
either.
I can do just that. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your assistance. No, I figured it'd be easier for a paladin to talk to the guards. Because I'm LG, I was probably more likely for them to talk to me and tell me the truth.
Well,
Hopefully.
you have to butt in because Roderick doesn't care. Roderick strong. Roderick smash. Anyways,
Noticed.
we can either go find this guy or we can go investigate the crime scene to see if we can find anything suspicious.
Well, I guess we can check that ourselves first before we talk to the guards. To Ovar.
If he is a corrupt cop, so to speak, and he gets wind of us, trying to find him, he may try and bail. So
yeah, probably makes sense to see the crime scene first, and then go talk to him.
I'm saying that we already talked to someone about Ovar, and then obviously we already made it pretty clear that we're gonna go find Ovar to this police officer. So word may spread, and word may spread to Ovar, and then Ovar may run, etc. This is maybe an exaggeration, but we should, put weight on it.
Are you saying that we should look for him right now? Somehow?
You should either take serious thought into finding one or the other.
I say we should talk to Ovar.
What say you, Zal?
If he did clean up the scene, then
what does Ash want to do? Roderick is very interested in what Ash wants to do right now.
Out of character, from what I've feeled, it doesn't even matter with the guards. They're just doing their job. It's not like an inside job thing. I just think that hell, fucking the assassin might have double backed and took all the daggers with her.
Definitely a possibility, but it could be another way around.
Okay.
There's an assassin's guild.
This is true.
It's a guild.
It's a
It's
guild.
a guild. It has lots of money and lots of power. And if it can get into the city easily and kill anyone they want and get out easily, then they have considerable power.
Right. But, and this is what I'm pulling from a bar with whatever Elland. I forgot his name. The bartender. Elroy. How he
Elroy was here.
How he described them, it sounded like they're more of like an underground, like, street smarts kind of like power, where it's not like, hey, they're like with the officials, they're more like the dark side of the city. You know what I mean? So like they clash if they see each other. If they don't, oh well, can't really do anything.
Okay. Well, I respect your opinion. I'm just wondering, what does Ash want to do?
Right now, Ash does not care. He's just trying to.
Try to what?
Take her home.
Okay.
All right.
You cut it for a second there, I think.
He is.
Boycott it.
Now, so I'm gonna vote into finding Mr. Bad Boy.
Okay.
The assassin.
No, I mean
the official,
the head investigator.
Yes.
Does anyone else want to say anything?
Willie, what do you say?
Willie.
I wanna.
He wants to sleep.
Let's ask this investigator. What was his title or whatever? Yeah, let's go see him.
Okay.
Pop, what do you think?
That's another one.
I agree with.
My name is Juan.
Somebody.
Juan.
I agree with
Juan, Luke, Remy, Ash.
Well, so
Hi.
if we want, we can go We can go. We can split up a little bit and
Splitting the party. Splitting.
I was just gonna suggest, right? So I'm a ranger. I'm kind of supposed to be like a tracker. I could go back to the crime scene and maybe look around. I don't know that I'm gonna find anything, but like I feel like
I
that's
agree
that's
with
what my
Tech.
ranger that's what my ranger would do. Is hey, guess what? I'm a tracker. You know.
It's
Alright.
okay for Vendrath to be up by himself, though, because
Yeah,
Ride with
obviously.
them.
Well, yeah, you never know. I mean,
Well-
I might just roll a 1 and stab myself in the face.
Why is my dagger in my face?
feel a sharp pain in the neck.
What happened?
You should take someone with you. But I like your idea, and you should do it.
Well, it sounded like
I'll-
Anna was gonna go, which means Kathiri's gonna go.
I've said it like 5 times.
So like,
Alright,
Alright.
it's decided. We're splitting up, gang. You go
Okay,
this
so-
way, I go that way.
So Juan, which group are you gonna go with?
I was gonna say it'd be nice like one group has a healer.
I was gonna say it would be nice to split up our composition instead of having 3 squishies go together. I have a shield. I have an AC of 17 at least. So
I'm wearing studded leather. I'm not that squishy.
So as far,
I guess.
as far as I know,
You just can't roll to save your life.
No, I can't. No.
uh,
Apparently, I have butterfingers when it comes to my longbow.
And- and as far as I know, the only healers is me and Juan. As far as I know, unless someone else can heal.
Ash has healing,
Alright.
Touch hands, I think.
Alright.
But
But
he's kind of
but
out
he's
of
a s-
commission at this point.
but he's
Before
group
we
of
go into
3.
discussion of this composition idea, how far away is the guardhouse?
Let's
I
roll
mean,
the map.
everything is pretty much, 10 or 15-minute walk. I mean, it's nothing. You can get to everything fairly quickly throughout the city. So it's
Okay,
not like it takes like a half a day to get across the
then
city.
I
or
think
anything.
we'll be fine on just splitting up, and not dealing with the composition. I think we'll be fine. Personally, in my
All
opinion.
right.
Okay, so who's going where?
I will be going to head investigator, or the
Yeah,
guard station.
I'm going head investigator as well.
I think I have a way to track this somehow. In the marching order thing? Yep. Okay, cool. All right, just that way I can remember who's with who. Okay, so it's Luke, it's Ash, what are you doing?
Staying there.
Yeah, I think I'm staying there, even though it sounds really fucking passive.
Okay.
And myself wouldn't do that, but Ash just.
Ash, I need you to come with me.
Vendrath, you're going to the crime scene, correct?
Whoa.
Yes, which is
Anna's going to
basically
the crime scene.
You just
back
gonna
to the
drag
rest of
him
the
with you? Is that what's going on, Radric?
If Ash is going to sit there
Uh,
and continue to say while we're having this discussion, then Patrick's gonna speak up. He's gonna come over to Ash and he's gonna listen, laddie. I know it's hard right now. Believe me, I've been through the same exact scenario.
Huh.
But you cannot be stuck in this room staring at the dead. He's moved on. And for us, there's only one thing left to do. Get some justice out of this, some revenge. And I'm asking you to come with me and get that exact same thing. And that's it.
all right. Wow. Yeah. Ash just silently nods and stands up, gets his stuff ready.
Okay.
You're
I got
gonna
Ash
go
with us.
You're gonna go with Raderick and them.
Yeah.
All right. So he's going there. Juan, where are you going?
Investigator.
Wait, that's it. That's the other one.
Wait, you're
The
you're
guard-
gonna go talk
Guard
to the
guy.
Guard guy.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Someone called him
Okay.
investigator.
Yeah, Ovar.
Okay.
Okay, so that
Ovar.
means Kathiri and Harkova are gonna go with Vendrath and Anna.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay,
all right.
well,
So you guys
Someone's
decide
stepping
this.
away.
You guys talk it out. You guys split up.
Real quick. I'm going to give Anna my last potion of healing.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys decide you're going to split up. We'll do those of you that are going to do Ovar will go to you. We'll take care of you first, and then we'll switch back.
Oh, question.
Yeah, go for it.
Where the fuck was it? Oh yeah, who has the like golem ring?
Raderick has it.
All right, just checking.
Okay, all right. So
in case of a fight.
Yep. Okay. All right. So you guys make your way out to the oh shoot. You guys make your way out to the closest guard station. There's a couple guards kind of milling about, normal government work. They're not really doing a whole lot. They're just kind of keeping an eye on people as they walk by, but they don't really pay you guys any mind. I think I have. There it goes.
Okay, I've returned.
Yeah, welcome back.
Okay, so I just let them know you guys make it to the closest guard tower or guard center thing, guard station.
Guard station. Okay, so we're going first, or is the...
Yeah, you guys are gonna go first.
All right.
Right on.
So who's with me? Luke is with me, right? Ash
Yep. And Juan.
Hold on. Juan, more like Juan.
Oh god.
Please.
Why you commoners have to write names with letters that don't sound the... Whatever.
Because I ain't from here.
Oh my god.
Alright, what's the guardhouse looks like? Is there someone standing outside? Do we have to...
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you stepped away. Yeah, so you guys
Yeah,
walk
stepped
up to the guardhouse. There are a couple guards kind of milling about. They're watching people. They're not really paying attention to anybody particular. It's like I said, it's like government work. Somebody's holding up the door, holding up a wall, kind of thing.
Alright, then Roger's gonna walk up to the door. Someone kind of motions to stop
I had a
him.
character question.
Yep.
Is it alright for us to like introduce ourselves to the cops, or
Say that again.
no? Is it alright to like just slightly introduce ourselves to the cops, just to be like less suspicious, or because like
I mean, we did kill how many slavers in the middle of the marketplace? Like yesterday?
I was worrying about that.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
Hi, I'm a complete stranger. Can I have some information? Yeah, he looks like alright. I don't need his name.
It can be completely... They bring it up, then we just have to fight our way out. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah, it
Don't
sounds
worry
perfect.
about it.
I don't understand what guys are
What the
bickering
hell?
about.
Okay, so you guys
All right.
walk up to the door.
Fighting character.
You got two guards standing outside. They're just kind of BSing around, and you have two guys. One of them sitting down at a desk, and the other one's just standing up, leaning against the wall. As you walk in, they both kind of look up at you guys, and kind of wonder, kind of give you kind of the bewildered look, like, what do you guys want?
Oh, yeah, motion to stop us, or...
No, they don't. They're just
No, I think just
I'm
saw
just
the
telling you.
approach. Just wondering why we're
Yeah.
here.
I'm just gonna walk in. You're not the person I'm looking for, so who cares?
Partner, sir. We're looking for a guard named Ovar.
one of the guards looks at the other guards and kind of looks back at you, and it's like, what are you guys looking for Ovar for?
Well, we're trying to investigate a murder of one of our friends. Trying to look for the guy who overseen the investigation. I'm trying to look for some information to find some closure for our friend.
You still didn't answer my question. Why are you looking for Ovar?
Cause I heard he overseen the crime scene of the murder of one of our friends, and I need to try to get as much information as possible to track down the killer responsible for this.
Really, that's a kind of a job of us. Our job is city guards. It's not your job.
He's not gonna give this easy to you.
Listen, laddie, are you stopping me from entering this building or not? I wish to talk to Ovar. And only Ovar.
they kind of look at each other, kind of bewildered, and said, "Well, if you're gonna be like that, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to leave."
If we're gonna be like that, you're being like that. You understand how rude you are right now, asking questions about our business and whatnot? We're dealing with a death of a friend right now. We're in law and mourn. We're mourning of the loss of our friend.
So
We're
the
simply
guard,
asking
the
questions.
guard whistles, like a loud whistle. The two guards that were standing outside come inside the room.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna leave?
We just want
Oh,
we want to cause trouble, sir. We just want to ask a few questions. That's all.
You still, like I said, you still haven't answered my question. I don't know why you're looking for Ovar. You guys aren't city guards. That's our job to do these investigations. That's what we do. I don't know why you guys are looking for him.
I'm trying to help a friend get closure here.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do insight.
Don't y'all have compassion?
Because this guy is being awfully suspicious with letting a few civilians ask some questions about the investigator.
I really have to roll a 2? Fuck.
You
Well,
did.
Insight. Give me
I
a
have a
good roll.
plus 8.
Okay.
Nice.
That's weird.
There's your nat 20 for the night.
Oh no,
I
it's
don't-
happening.
Getting a 20 on a skill check. I'd rather have it on a weapon.
Okay, so you can definitely tell that he is telling the truth. He does obviously look a little nervous. Because you guys are in this room and there's kind of this confrontation, mostly with you, Raderick. You can tell he's kind of hesitant to kind of talk to you about anything. But yeah, as far as you can tell, he's being honest.
It's because he's a dwarf, isn't it?
Of course, it's a dwarf. Dwarfs only know. They know dwarfs know how to fight. Anyways.
Well, I mean, you're this dwarf, kind of a little husky dwarf. You got this huge, right? I think you have an axe, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
I will smash and smash.
Okay, so so he just tells you guys, look, it's our job. Move along.
Alright. I'm gonna look to Ash and kind of motion with the tilt of my head to, talk to this man.
To talk. Wow.
Don't you have like papers?
Hmm? Ah. Okay. I walk up and I speak to the man in like a calming tone. The person that we're asking about was my very close friend. I was there, like holding onto her as she bled out in my arms. Now, all I want to do is ask this investigator, Olimar, about this person, and I show the guard in front of us the portrait of what's her face with the ascot, the elf.
Don't think we had a name to the assassinated character.
No, we don't.
No,
No.
you don't. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay, that's a +6. Hey,
Okay.
that's
All
pretty
right.
good.
So he takes the image or the drawing kind of away from you and shows it to the other guys, and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, Ovar, he's off duty today. I don't, you could probably run by his house, but he's off duty for a couple of days. We haven't seen him."
The character, wait, couple days. How long it's been since the murder happened?
It's just been a day.
But he's off duty a few days, so why was he investigating the murder if he's off duty?
Yeah, Ash is looking very confused.
Pardon me, officer, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I was told he was investigating the crime scene, but you said he was off duty for the past few days. The murder took place.
Yeah, as far as I know, he's been off duty for the last 2 or 3 days.
Okay, so someone was telling me something different because How could he investigate a scene if he's not supposed to be working that day? The murder just happened just earlier.
You're asking the wrong guy, bub.
Would it be okay if we checked in on him? I mean, you guys can come. Anybody that knows him can come with us, just to make sure he's okay. It's just kind of strange, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Let's, I'll send a couple guards with you guys. They'll take you over to his house, and you guys can, we'll go see what's going on.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you kindly, sir.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna switch back to
Splitting the party.
splitting the party. Well, you guys are interested in safe. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so
totally.
you guys make your way back out to the you guys make your way back
Crime
out
scene.
to the crime scene, which is outside the Rusty Dragon. It's been a while now. You guys did a long rest. As you guys walk up to the Rusty Dragon, you see Elroy. He's kind of dumping some stuff out to the street, kind of cleaning up the front of the front of the kind of the front store. And he sees you guys coming, and he looks at Anna. And in Thieves' Cant, hold on, let's see. I think I can do this, right? Right?
Did you guys figure it out?
I think I can. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hold on one second.
Trying real hard to sell his product.
Mm-hmm.
Won't lie, it sounds like prayer at the beginning of the day. Muslim talk, Muslim prayer.
Oh man.
So, Vendrath, you hear him kind of talking to you hear him kind of talking to Anna, but you don't understand what he's saying. As soon as he's done, Anna, he kind of nods at you. So yeah.
Wow. And Anna was able to read all that, right?
Yep.
And Kathiri?
She hasn't
Kathir
been
doesn't have
trained
the
yet.
language set up yet. No, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So right now it's just Anna.
Oh shit! I can't. I can't even reply. Okay.
Why not?
I think you like her.
It still won't let me. It's not available.
Oh shoot. Okay, we'll take a look at it later. What is your response? I guess.
DM it to money, so we don't know. Anonymous everywhere.
We can go down to the super secret channel if you want.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that real quick.
Super
All right,
secret,
we'll be right back, guys.
super secret.
Super secret channel.
Yeah, that raises a lot of exclamation points for me. Why Oliver is doing that while he's off duty? Cops don't usually do that.
Yeah.
So I call it. He's JD as fuck.
Yeah, get on, Zell.
That or he's dead.
Or that too.
Well, just out of character, didn't he? He said he's off duty today, or in the next few days, right?
He's been off for the past few days.
Past few days.
Okay.
And
I guess I misheard.
Yeah.
I thought he meant like he's off duty for a few days beginning today. Is what I thought he meant.
No, past few days.
Okay.
Including yesterday, where he's supposed to be quotes investigating Leia's murder.
Yeah.
Basically, there's a spy around here.
Yeah, he could be with the.
That spy is a spy.
He could be one of the hunters. Yeah.
Do you remember who talked to Zell at that active law official at the crime scene when it happened?
At the crime scene?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Someone was coming asking you questions.
Oh, vaccine.
Yep.
Yeah, there was some.
Okay, so he kind of again nods at Anna, finishes cleaning up, and then kind of walks inside the back inside the Rusty Dragon.
Venrath, they're looking for the dwarf. I think he's causing trouble. Should be careful.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he is in good hands. He's in good.
We're not supposed to be there yet.
Well, if they're investigating this murder, they're very likely investigating the market incident as well. So we may all be facing some jail time if we're not careful.
This is true.
If I could ask a question out of character real quick. I know we previously said slavery was like okay-ish in the city, right? Is that like an opinion that's shared amongst all of its people?
Kind of the general consensus was that there were kind of two camps. There were the people that were very against it, but I guess the stronger group or the more vocal group were the ones that were okay with it. More or less, it's kind of a political thing. From what you gathered, is it hadn't been happening for very long.
Alright. Okay.
Wait, out of
So
character,
you're saying
how
that
would it too?
it isn't enforced then?
Sorry, there were two people talking.
You talk.
You for sale.
No, you talk.
Oh. So just back a little bit, like how long were those two guilds fighting each other?
Well, they've been fighting each other. You guys didn't really ask that question, so you don't have an answer. So.
Ah, shit. Well, I was thinking it lined up with the slavery allowing shit. Oh, never mind.
Not everything connects, okay?
I'm just checking.
Would that mean, since it's slavery is a new thing in this city, does that mean that it's not enforced?
What do you mean by enforced?
Like the city guards will like help the slavers.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It was more or less. It wasn't necessarily like the slaves were basically being transferred through the city. It was a market where they were being transferred. So they would bring the slaves in and they were sold. Most of the slaves were not kept in the city. Most of the slaves were kept outside of the city, and most of the slaves were sold to people outside of the city. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about this right before you guys went into the marketplace, but that was a while ago. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're back at the Rusty Dragon. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'd like to know if Anna, did he say anything about like when the guards were last here looking for somebody, looking for the dwarf?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Did Elroy say anything about when the guards were last here looking for the dwarf?
No. They were last here.
Okay. So yeah, this might not be safe at all for us to still be here.
No.
Splitting the party.
Just like what Radric would say, if just fight your way out. It's no biggie.
What would Radric do?
What would Radric do? Smash!
Our new mantra.
Super Smash Bros.
Most of you guys are pretty stealthy, so I think you can evade anything that is trying to like entrap you. At least the party over by the Red Dragon.
Rusty Dragon.
All
right, so you guys are standing outside. What are you guys doing now?
Okay, well, I'm not sure about Anna, but I'm gonna just try and look around, use my not so great in the city investigation abilities, but we'll see what we can do.
We'll get you out there one day.
Well, what's your how much intelligence do you have?
I'm smart enough.
Okay. No, I was like thinking like that's like +1+.
Excuse me.
That would help you a little bit if you had like a little bit.
No, I know. But,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any intelligence bonuses, but like I said,
Okay.
I'm a ranger, so I can track.
People.
I'm supposed to be able to track.
Okay.
I mean,
supposed to be able to use a bow.
So go ahead and we're gonna do a survival check. Go ahead and do a survival check for me.
Okay. Wait, that is not the button to roll.
Oh, there's your crit.
I survived.
You did. Okay. All right. So, what you've noticed, kind of looking around, you knew where Leia went down. As you kind of start looking in that area, obviously there was blood. You can find somewhat of a blood trail kind of leading off away from the rusty dragon. I don't know if you remember. Let's see. Oh, I learned something new today. I can do something cool. Let's see.
Ooh.
Let's do. Where's
Cool.
the rusty dragon? So I could do this one. And then I think I can do. Let's see. So it's Annah and the Vendrath, and I think I can do this. Let's see.
Yeah. Anna, Vendrath, Kathiri, and Herkova.
Where did the rusty dragon go? Shoot, I'm sorry. I thought I was ready for this. Outside. Here it is. All right, so there you go. Okay. Okay, so just kind of to the north, I'll use northeast, southwest. Just kind of the north of Rusty Dragon. There's kind of that alleyway, and you can kind of see, you can kind of see a blood trail going down that path.
Okay.
Obviously, it's mostly dried by now. It's very faint, but you definitely found it.
Okay. Well, I would definitely like to try and follow it.
Okay.
Hunting the hunter.
Okay, Anna, what are you doing?
I have where is it? The spirit. Spirit. Criminal contacts as one of my abilities.
Ooh.
Is that the same as? Well, no, it's not the same, but
No. So basically, the way the criminal's contact works, if I recall correctly, is that you basically have you can contact somebody within the city that you can trust, that you know they're going to be honest with you, they're not going to deceive you. It may not be the most up and up, when it comes to dealings and such, but it's definitely somebody that you can get messages to and from, kind of thing.
okay. Can I try to contact this person?
Okay. All right. So what I'll say is I'll say that I'll say that you go into the bar and you talk to Elroy, and you kind of put out that request for your contact. What is the message you're trying to get to him or her?
I mean the location of this guild.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, so you give him the message. He kind of nods at you and then carries on with his day, and you walk back outside with Vendrath.
All right, Ben, you found any leads?
I found a faint blood trail. Not really sure where it's going to lead us yet, but it's the only thing I've got so far.
All right, you ready to follow?
Let's do it.
Okay, all right. So you guys take off following the blood trail. We're gonna go back to, I'll say Group A, just because you guys were the first one we covered. So we'll go back to Group A before we go back to you guys. Okay, so you guys are walking through the city. You guys come up to a house. Two guards walk up to a door and start knocking, and there's no response.
Can I roll perception?
Sure.
Group A, more like Radrick's group.
No. It's group smash and group sneak.
I'm trying to see if there's anything out of place at
Behind that.
Ovar's residence.
Super sneaky.
I'm sorry. One more time. You're trying to see what?
I was seeing anything don't seem like seeing anything's out of place at
I see.
I guess Ovar's residence. For
Yep.
lack of a better term.
Yeah, from where you're standing, kind of there at the front door, you don't notice anything that's out of the norm. You definitely don't see like any broken latches on the doors or any broken windows or anything like that. Windows are open, you can see into the house, but that's it. You can't see any movement, you don't hear anything or anything like that. So
Roderick is gonna step over to Ash and just kind of lean over and whisper to him, If you hadn't brought the guards, I could have smashed open the door.
Well,
Yes,
we're
sir.
trying to accuse legit Radric. I mean, when we get more trouble, we can help it.
Yeah.
I know, I just wanted to say that at the very least. I just want to make my thoughts clear.
Ash
I
just
know.
silently
As-
nods, lightly
as-
rolling his eyes.
And as you guys are doing this, they're still knocking on the door, trying to get a response.
Does this have an alleyway to the left and right of it that we can go?
Yeah, you can go kind of around the house.
Alright,
I'll just ask the guards, like, is everything all right, sir?
I'm gonna go
Why?
around to the back.
He doesn't seem to be home.
Is the door locked?
You see one of them kind of reaches for the door, and the door's unlocked.
Wow.
Hi, are you sure he's okay?
You see the two guards kind of look at each other, and they open the door just a crack, just enough, and they start calling for Ovar. Radric, what are you doing around the side of the house? Which side did you go? Left side or right side?
Well, my goal is to get to the back end of the house.
Okay, all right. So we'll say you walk
But,
around to the back of the house. And what are
yeah.
you doing back there?
I'm gonna take a. First off, I'm gonna look for any signs of damage, broken window,
Disturbance.
Force
Yeah.
entry?
forced entry.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
I'm good at seeing things, right? I am a short little man, and I'm good at seeing things.
Okay.
You're very
Ooh.
good.
And he rolled a 7.
It's
Hey,
a lucky
lucky number
number.
7.
Okay. All right. So from where you're at, you don't notice any signs of struggle or forced entry, broken windows, anything like that. Everything looks on the up and up.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I'm gonna check the back door.
Okay. You notice that the back door is unlocked as well.
All right.
Okay.
Is
I'm gonna-
everybody like moving in to the house? Is that what's going on here?
gonna-
The guards are still kind of calling from the front, calling for Ovar. They haven't actually moved into the house yet.
Did you want to check on him in case he might be hurt or anything?
Yeah.
They kind of look at you and they'd be like, "Why would he be hurt?"
The door's
Well,
locked.
There are a lot of shady things going on in the city. I mean, you never know. If he's not answering you, how can we be sure he's okay?
Maybe he just went to go get some bread from the market.
But he would leave his door open?
Door unlocked.
He's a guard. Why wouldn't he?
What if
Well,
they
there
want
are
to
mur-
steal something from him?
Oh. Didn't a murder take place not too long ago? Like outside of
Apparently, this isn't like America where we always lock our doors. Not every country locks their doors.
Whoa! Yeah, you're probably right.
But we're in a city. This is the city of Oteo.
I'm just saying. I'm just be aware that it may not be.
Okay.
the norm.
Radric, what are you doing in the back?
Well, I'm gonna push the door open, but not
Okay.
go inside. But I'm just gonna push it open and see what I can see just from standing there.
Okay, from the back side of the house, you see kind of a kitchen area. It's got a table. You can see that there is some dishevelment kind of in that area. One of the chairs is kind of it's kind of laying down on its back. But other than that, everything else looks normal.
Okay. So I see a knocked over chair, right?
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. So, can I see the front door by chance, or is it blocked by a corner or a hallway, or etc., etc.?
It's kind of blocked by a wall. You can hear the guards calling into him, calling into the house for Ovar, and you hear the conversation between him and Luke about going to the market for bread.
Okay.
I like look at the sky. It's like
You
what
know,
time
out of
is
character, I do not want to get, break a law here, but
it? Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, Radric doesn't care, and Radric's gonna walk inside.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Man.
man.
I mean,
Okay.
gentlemen, I don't mean to step at my bounds here, but like you just found out that one of your fellow guards has done something that's probably pretty shady. Like, I don't think
Or
you're
he's
supposed to
not
be-
even doing it.
we don't know he did anything shady. It could have been a mistake. We don't know.
Okay.
It was written down.
So they
The
turn.
Demore.
Yeah, who wrote it down?
One of the
so they
guards.
tur- Maybe they were wrong. So they turn around and you see them kind of jump because they see Raderick walk in, and kind of walk around in from the back, and you kind of startle them because obviously they're not expecting it. Say, hey, get out of there now.
I kind of look to them and just simply say, "What? The back door was open." And I'm gonna continue looking around.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll perception for me.
Sure can do.
Go get her, Radric. Doing all the
Fire.
heavy lifting for us.
There, yep. Okay, all right. So, you can, from where you're at, you can definitely see in one of the bedrooms that, you can see signs of a struggle. You can see kind of some things that are turned over. You see a lot of things on the floor, but the door's kind of halfway closed, so you can't see much else from where you're standing.
Okay. So they see me, correct?
Yeah, they see you standing in kind of in the middle of the room there.
So I'm gonna look to them, you know, eye to eye, and I'm gonna motion towards the door that there's something something going on, and then I'm going to bring out my two-handed axe and then just push open the door, but don't move.
Okay, all right. So when you push open the door, you see kind of there in the floor. You can definitely see that there was a struggle. It's kind of a
Whoa.
one bedroom little house. It's nothing big. And when you open the door to the right of the bed, you see a dead body.
Oh fuck! Not a. Oh no.
Right. Besides the dead body, I don't see anyone else, correct?
You don't see or hear anybody else now.
Is there windows or anything leading out of this room?
There are, yeah.
Is those damaged, broken, or opened?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna put my axe back. I'm a holster. I assume a strap to my back.
Hmm.
Do you tell us that there's a dead body?
Nah. Why would I do that? And then I'm gonna go inside.
You're gonna go inside the bedroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, all right. You walk inside the bedroom. You can tell from where you're at that the guy's throat was slit. There's a fairly large pool of blood on the ground. It's not all the way dry yet, but you can tell it's been sitting there for a few hours.
Whoa! Like, oh. I want to go in there. I want to go in there.
That's unfortunate because you're not. But you know who is in there? It's Ragic. Ragic made the correct decision by ignoring all laws that forbade him from entering the house.
Good job, Radric.
Yeah,
I don't
care.
Good job.
just showing you the ways of the Ragic. Okay, if you're strong enough,
The
then
ways of
laws,
the
don't-
Ways of the
Radric.
laws don't matter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're
I
just
got-
distracting them.
I'm gonna look for a dagger. First and foremost, I'm gonna see if there's any such thing around.
Okay, all right. You don't find the dagger, but sitting on top of the body on the chest, you see a gold coin.
All right.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. All right, so at this point, Redrick's had enough of looking. He's had enough of looking. He knows body is person is dead. Killer is not here. Gotta go find killer, and then leaves the room.
Okay.
Roderick, what'd you find?
I'm gonna go out the open door.
The front door or back?
The front door. Front door. I'm just gonna go out the front door.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, yeah, your investigator's dead in there, by the way.
So that's highway.
Wow.
All
Okay,
right.
All right.
And
So
he
you
also
tell them
has-
you see the two guys that kind of exchange a glance, and they both kind of charge in there, and you see them both stop kind of at the door, and they're looking into the room there.
And I'm gonna look to my two friends, successfully getting the guards away. Ha! Smart. Except not really. He's gonna say it was the Assassin's Guild again. Another gold coin.
Okay.
Two snakes with a triangle.
Well, unless there's another gold coin that's laid upon bodies.
Two snakes
really-
and a dagger with a diamond.
Didn't really take a hard look at the gold coin itself, but yeah, I think it's the same thing.
Okay, real quick. Venrath, give me another survival check.
Hey, 1 second.
Okay, while he's doing that, you guys can continue your conversation. I just wanted to have him roll that real quick.
Oh, fucking hearing that, I'm gonna fucking go and investigate the body.
Okay, so you
Hold
try
on.
to go.
Oh,
You try to
oh,
go in, and the guards stop you from going in. They're like, "Hey, no, you can't go in here. This is a crime scene."
Okay. I walk back out. I didn't need to know. Okay.
Now, if you're smart like Radric, then we wouldn't have guards here to begin with, but whatever.
You know,
Man.
Out of
Well,
character,
yeah,
did we
no,
even
that's
know where this is?
dude,
Say that again?
it's an elf and a dwarf. Of course, they're gonna be shit talking each other. I'm just not, having any of it. Though.
yeah, I think I'm the only human here.
But fuck, I lost my train of thought. Goodness.
Coin.
Okay, yeah. So they know we're onto them, or they're covering their tracks.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
that means we have to move quickly onto the next clue. We need to find the next lead.
Was there anything in the room that you noticed? Like any papers or anything he was looking at?
I don't care about papers. Why would I care about papers? I looked for the weapon, didn't find the weapon. He was killed the same way that our dear friend was.
So
No
we probably
mistake,
won't find the weapon.
it was them.
Well,
I doubt the weapon would, he would kill the man and then leave the weapon. That doesn't make sense.
well, I guess all we can do now is meet up with the others now and see what they're see if they found anything. 'Cause I can't
okay.
think of anything else right now.
Can we
Alright,
at least
so,
ditch the
what are you guys
guards?
gonna do?
Can we ditch the
First
guards
off,
and take a better look?
I doubt
don't
we're
know.
gonna. Unless you want me to kill him, which I could.
What? No, don't do that.
No,
Not what I mean
I
by
think you're good
ditch.
on guard killing.
Excuse me.
I mean, I'm just laying out some options here. Okay, you don't need to yell
I
at me.
mean, I could go in and let the guards know we're meeting back with our friends now. I can't think of a proper way to say that.
We're just gonna let them
He's
figure
got-
that out. Let's just go.
Juan's with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna point to Juan and say, "Juan person, your magic-y things. Go find some magic around here. You have some sensing abilities, don't ya?"
I mean, I got divine sense and only sense like demonic stuff.
Wrong kind of magic.
I just like slap my hand on Juan's shoulder and saying, "Oh, I got it." And I try my best just from where I'm at, see if I can feel anything Arcana like. Oh, I got it too.
Oh god. Do we
Who
have
answers-
anybody with
answers that
decent
question?
int?
But I mean, you didn't really have to roll. I mean, you don't really notice anything, out of the ordinary. You don't see any, you don't feel any magic in this room.
Ash like looking around, just shakes his head.
Oh, that goes that idea. We could ask some questions around here, but I doubt that would get us anywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, the guards seem pretty tight-lipped right now.
We could kill them. Just saying.
No.
No, we're not kind of saying. I mean, the main goal is now is to get last bit of business here wrapped up, and then we can go back to where I needs to go.
Then let us go see what our other companions have found.
All right. Add a character, money.
Yeah.
Like I was because Luke's character and the one of the guards be suspicious why we just disappear once he left the building.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna like walk in and just thank you for resistance and just we're going to meet up with our friends now. So good luck with investigation, yada yada yada, stuff like that.
Bye bye.
Okay. All right. So you guys start walking away. Where are you guys heading? But where are you guys heading to?
Wait. So
The Rusty
let Luke
Dragon?
do that or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right on.
It's not like they're gonna
I mean,
try to hold
they-
us down.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to do anything right now. They're one of the guards is about to leave. He's going to go get some more guards because now they found out that one of the city guards was murdered. So
Yeah. Who possibly illegally was investigating a crime scene, if that's illegal or not.
Or took away the daggers.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So where are you guys heading to right now?
The Rusty Dragon.
The Rusty Dragon.
Okay, you guys are
Yeah.
heading to the Rusty Dragon. Okay. All right. So we're gonna head back to Group B or Venrath's group. You guys continue to track. Actually, go ahead and give me one more survival check.
Big money, no wins. Big money, no wins.
Okay. All right.
Hey, pretty good.
So I think I can do this. Let's see. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I can do this. And let's see. We'll do you. And then maps. And I know I'll change it. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So
Sounds like the beginning of the, I don't know, Lion King. You know, when he
oh yeah.
I was thinking more of a longbowman archery tournament going on.
Okay. All right. So you guys make your way. You continue to track this. You know, obviously it gets lighter and lighter, less and less obvious. But using your survival skills, you're able to track it kind of into this neighborhood. And you guys should be able to see this, right? You and Anna can see this, right?
I can, yes.
Okay. You track it to this neighborhood, and the trail kind of goes cold, but you can see the house that you're closest to. The trail either ends there or it ends in the building to the east, but you can't really tell either way. You know which way it ends, where it actually ends.
Okay. Well,
We're not there yet, so.
want to examine. I guess so that you said the house I'm closest.
Yeah, the one just to your north.
Okay, the big reverse L shape. Okay,
Correct.
so
Yep, that's how it shows. Yeah.
I guess I just kind of want to look around, circle around that building, and then the other one as well, just to kind of get an idea of size and look like,
Okay.
entrances, exits, etc.
Sure. Okay, so you kind of make your way around that building. The reverse L building is a you notice it's more of like a warehouse. You can see boxes and barrels and things like that stacked inside. Maybe an office or two. It looks more like a business than it does kind of like a dwelling. Um, there's two entrances. Actually, I'm sorry. There's three entrances. One kind of in the reverse L part of it. There's one on the south side and there's one on the east side. Go ahead and roll perception for me. Okay.
Perceived.
You have man, you're rolling good tonight, man. Golly.
He's
All right,
taking
so
all of our good rolls.
you can hear voices inside. You can hear three different people. It's two men and a woman. You can't necessarily understand what they're saying, but you do know that they're inside. You can kind of hear them walking around. I mean, like I said, it seems more like a business than anything else. And you said you wanted to do that on the other building as well, right?
Yeah, the one that's directly to my east.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. So what I'll do is I'll move you kind of close to it. So it's going to be this one over here.
Oh, that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? What do they call it? I forget what the Tetris piece is called. That little T, the small T.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah. But
It's a T block.
T block. Okay, so this one you do the same thing. Go ahead and roll perception for me. Same thing. This one looks more like a dwelling, more like a house. You do notice a entrance in the front, so there's a front door and there's a back door. But that's pretty much it. Are you gonna roll perception?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, cool.
Man, look at that. I'm on point tonight.
All right.
Okay, all right. This one you same thing as the other one. You can hear two or three people inside. They are being a little more hush hush. You know, they're trying not to make that much noise. I mean, that's something you could definitely tell. But they're not like looking out the windows or anything like that. Yeah, so that's about it. But you can't see anybody inside this building.
Well, I'm certainly not as thiefly as someone else I know who might be in my party right now. So, yeah, let me see if Anna, you want to maybe check out this, see if you can do a little bit better recon than I can on this building.
Sure, we'll do 50 feet.
A rogue and half my size, so.
You didn't hear anything, right?
Okay, real quick. I want you guys to put yourselves where you're at right now, what you're doing.
What?
So, because
What are you doing
Vendrath,
right now?
you were kind of your token's unlocked. You should be able to move it.
Yep.
Vendrath was moving around the building. You want to move up, so go ahead and put yourself where you're at right now.
So where's Harkova and Tyrion and all this?
They're with them. Okay, and I'll let you place. And I'll say Harkova kind of stayed back over here. And what I'll do is once we get everything set up, I'll share it with the rest of the group so you guys can see. Okay, so go ahead and put Kathiri where you want Kathiri.
Okay.
All right. So
Right
let's
here.
see. I
Wait,
think
that's
I'm
not.
gonna
That's
have
not
to-
good.
No, that's Harkova.
That doesn't look like Kathiri. Is that my child? You look kind of old to be my child. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's a little different than the picture from before.
Okay, cool. Okay, all right. So let me actually have both of you roll me perceptions, and have Kathiri roll perception as well.
And so it begins.
Oh, there it is.
The dive.
My eyes
Another
are
one for
very tired.
Kathiri.
I just had to say something about it, didn't I?
Okay.
Man, look
She's
at that foot.
proficient. What the hell?
Plus 5, right? Jesus. Well, she's only a child. I mean, you only pay so much attention.
I have a +8 and I failed to check, so don't feel bad.
Okay, you know what?
Stop the teacher here thinking, saying this.
Oh, look at that. Okay, all right. So, yeah. So that was a roll for Harkova's perception. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so Harkova yells at Vendrath, and she says, Vendrath, look! And she shows you guys, and coming out of the building, the business building, you see a similar person that you've seen the picture of that Ash had drawn out.
Whoa.
To what you believe is the assassin.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay,
You've
all
done
right.
it.
So when she comes out of the building, right away she sees Anna. She doesn't necessarily react or anything because you guys weren't really. She came out, she did what she needed to do, and then she left. But she recognizes you. She's kind of being suspicious. Okay, what do you guys do right now?
Yeah, what do you do?
Put a tracker on her.
Real quick, were there any other civilians, guards, anybody else in this? Oh, never mind. She's gone. She just.
Oh, she's still there. Sorry, I just
She's not feeling so good.
Nope, the wrong answer.
There's people walking around. You don't necessarily see any city guards or anything, but this is kind of more of like a residential area, so people are kind of coming and going from the buildings. But you don't necessarily you don't see any guards. Basically, is what I'm asking. What I'm telling you.
Okay. Does she see me?
She doesn't see you. She's only seen Anna right now.
Okay.
And even Anna, she doesn't really recognize so much as she knows that she shouldn't be there.
Super. Okay.
She rolled a 20, so
On what?
on a perception.
Oh,
So as soon
okay.
as she came out of the house, she recognized Anna as being out of place. She's never seen her. She sees Anna standing by the building with Kathiri there behind her, and so right away she's grown suspicious. So she's got the exclamation point above her head, but she's not like. There you go, huh?
Wait a minute.
All right, get into a cardboard box.
Okay, roll deception.
Can
Quickly kill someone else and take their disguise.
Anna bluff her way in?
Whoa.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it's not. Like
Okay, so what are you doing, Vendrath?
I'm gonna duck back behind the building. Yeah.
Okay,
There.
and Anna, what are you doing?
Um,
You guys like lock eyes, like you guys are looking at each other.
good day.
Oh no.
Well, you got Darwin. You got your Darwin. Yeah, could we just walking around?
Yeah, that's the plan.
This seems like a thick deception check right here.
I was gonna say, roll deception for me.
Deception.
Deception, yeah.
Okay.
You're like trying to fool her into thinking that you don't recognize her.
If it was Roderick, he would swing his blade now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just saying. Oh,
modified
no.
1. Damn.
All right.
That was almost
Well.
a botch.
Okay, all right. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
Well,
All right.
Yeah. But what if she gets a
Roll
negative
all
one?
Initiatives. Okay.
-1. Yep.
All right.
A 0.
Okay, so she looks at you, and right away she grows suspicious. And so we're gonna start at the top of the list. We are in combat, so Kathiri is gonna be first.
Mm.
mm.
Okay.
Do we got ways to knock her out or something so she don't kill herself?
Do you guys roll initiative or is it just Kathiri?
I rolled it for him. I rolled him, so that way we
okay.
can just get into combat.
Okay, where's my stuff?
We get Hunter's Mark at level 3, right?
Why is my music not?
Red
playing?
Raven.
Are you a ranger?
Vendrath is.
Yeah, she doesn't know Vendrath is there. She's gonna right now. She only sees Anna and Kathiri. So right now, Harkova and
Oh, he's
Wait,
not
I didn't
in
even-
it.
Even target. Oops. Let's forget.
Well,
Red-
that's not gonna hit anyway.
Red Raven standing by.
what's going on?
Red Raven. Come in, Red Raven.
That's why.
What's happening? What do you see?
The first thing I saw was Draven. I was like, oh no.
Draven.
Too much.
Re-Draven. Let's admire me. Let's admire me. Raven.
Oh, why is my battle music not playing? All right, so what do you? Okay, so Kathiri's turn. What's she doing?
I already attacked. I missed.
Oh, you missed. Okay, sorry, I just saw that. Okay, all right. So right away the arrows come out. She goes to attack. So that's going to be Vendrath. It's your turn. You're up.
Yes, and I just realized I get Hunter's Prey, which is really weird. Why they? Okay, so Hunter's Prey in and of itself is not a skill, but it lets me choose one of 3 other skills, 3 other features, which I have not chosen any yet. So.
Are you saying you haven't correctly leveled up yet?
That's basically what I'm saying, yeah. I mean, I've chosen I didn't know. Hey, come on. This is my first time playing 5e.
It's all good, dude.
Such a noob.
Sometimes things just don't automatically go through. Some things you have to do yourself.
Yeah.
It's not 100%. It's only 99. Gotta do the 1%.
Okay. So
Yeah, that's not the right one.
Man, Red
What the
Raven
hell are you
does
guys
sound- Red
fighting?
Raven does not sound good.
No, Red Raven is a very, very dangerous foe right there.
Yeah, that's better.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure how to add this skill. Just,
Oh,
Okay, what are you trying? What's the skill you want to use? We'll fake it.
Well, okay. Never. It doesn't matter because right now it's not going to take effect. So
Okay.
I'm just going to attack with.
Must we see a map or anything, or
Nope, we're
Oh
not
yeah,
there.
yeah. You guys aren't there, so
okay.
I think
Immersion.
I can share it with everybody because I removed everybody from.
Well, it's okay. That's fine. So like we're nowhere near this fight. I don't think.
Nope.
Are we like just leaving the house? Is that what's going
Yeah,
on?
you guys are leaving. You guys are on the other side of the city. You got to walk back to the Rusty Dragon.
This is
and you guys
simultaneous.
don't have any idea where they are.
Yep.
Unless they do something.
Well, they would be able to get to us because they don't know where Omar's house is.
Nope, they don't need to though.
Hell's Whisper.
Oh, do I get to attack with advantage?
Yes, because you've got surprise. But a
So-
19, if I'm not mistaken, should hit. So you might be able to just roll damage.
But
Yeah,
doesn't
it says right there.
wait. But don't
Oh,
you
yeah, it
get
does
a
say-
sneak attack if it's at an advantage or something like
Oh,
that?
it did hit. Yeah, okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, because she didn't see her. She didn't see him. She only saw Anna and Kathiri.
It's called the surprise. It's a
Yeah, I
12.
mean, if you want to roll it again to see if you can get a 20, go for it. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Yeah, your attack was 19. You haven't rolled damage yet.
Correct.
Yeah, so if you want to roll it again to see if you get a crit, go for it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah,
But I
I mean,
this time I need to add +2, right?
yeah. Well, just do your normal attack. I mean, it doesn't really matter. All we're gonna see is if you get a 20 or not, because a 19 hits anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if you
Do it
roll
for
it
the
with it, since you're
damage.
rolling with advantage, you'll get crit. You'll do more damage. Basically, is what it boils down to. So just roll another attack against her.
Not with advantage.
No, not because you've already rolled a 1. So
Okay.
Get a crit.
okay, all right. See, so yeah, one higher. So you still hit her. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So, kind of just as this kind of starting, as the arrows fly by her, you take out your bow, and decide to shoot down on top of her. As the arrow hits her, she looks, and so now she sees you standing there at the corner. So that's going to be her turn, and she's going to step up to Anna, and she is, let's see. 2 melees. All right, so she's gonna take an attack against Anna.
Dodge!
She's gonna hit,
No!
and let's see. I think. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let's see.
You're not dead. That's why I gave you the potion of healing.
So
All right, and you take 4 points of damage.
Why does it say 6?
yeah.
Oh, 6. I'm sorry. Yeah, she rolled a 4, but
Whoa.
it's a +2. So
How do I math?
okay. So yeah, so she takes that. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. She has. She's going to use keen senses, and she looks back, and she is now aware of Harkova. That she's going to use that as her second action. She gets 2, so our second attack. So Anna, you're up. Wait, no, yeah, you haven't gone yet. Yeah, you're up.
Okay.
I forgot it was Kathiri that went first.
Fucking hell. Okay. Well, since we're close, then
Mhm.
that work.
nice. Okay. So that would be a natural 20. That hits.
Oh wow!
Crit.
See, now just need an axe, and you'll be just like me.
Nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, you pull out your rapier as soon as she steps up to you, and you slash into her. She kind of rears back a little bit. So this is going to be Harkova's turn. Harkova's going
A
to.
proper way of fighting.
Encumbered.
Oh, you know what? That was me playing with stuff. Let me make sure I take that off because she should not be encumbered. Nope, not that one. Where's the effects? I don't remember where the effects are. Target.
We have repeated that barbarian fight like before.
Hmm?
Where Harkova
Yeah,
and that
it
like
affects.
bandit leader were fighting outside the cave.
There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so she is. Let's see, that's 5. So she can make her full turn. Yep. Okay, so she's going to make her full turn, and she's going to attack with her sword, and is going to miss. Okay, so she's now within the 5 feet from Anna, so now you'll get the advantage for Harkova being there next to you.
Oh, you're a
Okay,
little
so that now puts us back up to Kathiri.
Okay, Google, stop.
Is that an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll push it. Go on.
What's Kathiri gonna do?
Let's see. Messed up. Can use sneak attack here. Okay. Wait, she's not selected. Fuck. Ah,
Yeah, she's selected.
is she?
You have her targeted. It says Kathiri has Red Raven targeted.
Doesn't say that for me. There we go. Okay.
And hits.
Atta girl.
Okay, all right.
Squish.
Juan, go ahead and roll perception for me. And I'm assuming that's all she's gonna do. Kathiri is gonna do.
Yeah, I didn't put this stuff in, so I can't do
Okay.
that. Yep.
Okay.
Juan
Oh,
is
that's
feeling great tonight.
Okay. That Vendrath, you're up.
So apparently it got me with a movement line, like I'm supposed to be moving all the way to Red Raven, but that's not actually what I want to do. So
No, that's
No,
just
no,
targeting.
That's just the distance. Like since you have her targeted, it shows you your distance to her.
I have her targeted. How did I do that?
I don't know. You targeted her.
All right, cool. Never mind. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna attack again.
Go for it.
Let's see if the... 1 second. Let's try it. Never mind. Good option. Okay. Sorry, there was an option to like whenever you roll in the chat window, roll it for your current rolls against your current target, but apparently
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
no, it's not doing it. Hold on.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. That hits.
I hope so. So okay, so this is where my other ability might come in, but I don't know how to select it.
What's the ability?
Called Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
It's one of the Hunter's Prey features.
Okay.
What's
What's the text?
Your tenacity can wear down the most potent. You know what? I'll just send it to you.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, you should be able to just drop it in there. Okay, cool. Let's see, third
Basically,
level.
the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its maximum.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
So
Only
don't know how
once
to-
per turn? That's nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's fine. So basically, since you hit, do your regular damage and then roll an additional 1d8. And then you should be able to roll the 1d8 all right on top of her, and hopefully that gives you the damage.
Just normal damage.
Squish.
No, the other. If I drop just a D8 on her, it just drops onto the map, and that's it.
Okay. Let's see.
I think I need to somehow add it to my.
Okay, roll the d8, and I'll just manually do it. We'll go old school style.
Ooh, look at that! Wow, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, that math is easy. Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, I mean, I guess that's it. I shot once.
Okay. All right. So, seeing Harkova come up behind her, she's going to turn around and take a couple of smacks at her. And I did not mean to do that.
Hey Willie,
Let's
can
see.
you do the circle thing? It's 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pointers, draw a
Sorry, give me
circle.
1 second. I just
Whoops,
need to
I can.
check on something. Just need to check something real quick.
Thanks, Willie.
Circle thing.
Circle thing.
Two.
Of
Okay, cool. Just want to
inspiration.
double check. Okay. And then that makes 1 second. Just looking at one more thing here. Okay, all right. So she's gonna turn around and smack on Arkova, and misses critically on the first one, and on the second one she's gonna hit her. So let's take a look. Let's do the damage for the second one. All right, hits Harkova for 7 points of damage, and I will roll for her critical. Let's see what we get. Okay, all right. So basically, what happened was she goes to swing her sword on her, and she misses, and she misses in a way that Harkova basically gets
Sorry.
kind of like an attack of opportunity on her, and gets to just do just some normal damage on her. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just do that on her, and she takes 5 points of damage. So then that is going to be the end of her turn, which brings us back to Anna now.
Alrighty then. Targeted. Selected. Better be. Make sure. Cha. Did I hit? Yeah.
You did. Yep. Okay.
There you go.
So you reap your comes down. You swipe down on her.
Excuse me.
Find the image.
Do you have anything else, Pop?
Yeah, I got sneak attack. Just plus
Cool.
6.
Sneak attack.
It's not
Sneak,
working.
sneak.
I thought I fixed
Here.
this.
Kill.
Kill.
I
Sneak,
fixed it.
sneak,
There
sneak.
you go.
Kill, smash, cut!
One.
Stab, stab, stab.
No, not that. Opposite of
This
that.
one, damn it.
One
Nice.
damage.
1 damage.
So 6 damage overall. What's this person's health looking at this point?
She's still looking
Jeez.
pretty healthy.
Really?
She's taking a lot of damage, but
Oh
bleeding
man.
a little bit, but she's doing all right. She's doing all right. Okay, so let's see. Anything else, Anna?
I can really.
Okay, all right. So it's gonna come back to Harkova, and Harkova's gonna take a swipe at her with her longsword and miss. Okay, all right. So let's see. Vendrath, roll me perception real quick. Okay, cool. All right, thanks. Let's see. Hopefully that works. Okay. All right. So, let's see. I'll say, let's see. That guy is there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's 2 red ravens. That's not good.
She died. You guys did it.
Poof.
There we go. Okay. Yep. She's
Just
back.
kidding.
She
Okay.
wasn't there all along.
Okay. So then that's his. Okay. So then we're gonna go back to the top, and that brings back to good theory. Well, what happened to everybody's initiative? No, that's right. Okay, Kathiri was first. That's right. Okay, Kathiri, you're up. Kathiri's up.
Okey-doke. Is it up? It is not up. It's kind of annoying switching between the two because it gets rid of targeted enemies. Whatever.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Looks
Okay.
like
A
it.
19 hit. So go ahead and just roll the damage, and I'll
On top of her head.
take it off. Okay. Thank you. All right. Anything else for Kathiri?
No, she's good.
Okay. All right. Vendrath, you're up.
One more. You know what? How is she looking? Is she looking close to death, or
She's looking all right. Obviously she's taken a couple of really good hits, but she's still looking pretty healthy.
Dude, if you wanted to, you could run in there and start chopping her up with your axes, and you'll have advantage because Harkova's there. Just so you know.
yeah, it's just I don't want to kill her. Especially not if we want to be a question.
This is true. You can always say non-lethal.
Yeah.
Do remember, I correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we attempted to do the same. Capture one alive when we first encountered them when they killed Ash's friend, and he kind of killed himself or something.
That's the health. That's what the health potion is for, right? Not really.
I don't exactly remember how he killed himself, but just take that into consideration.
Sure.
All right, Vendrath, what's up? What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna run at her and see if I can
Sorry, you cut out. See if you can what?
tackle her.
Oh yes,
You want to
tackling.
grapple her?
Yes, it's time
Okay.
to do some wrestling.
I mean, I figure we should try and capture her alive.
Yep. Okay. All right. So go ahead and give me. So you're gonna make a dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you got plenty. So you can run up and try and grapple her if you want.
Grappling is either very satisfying or very disappointing.
Yeah, depending on what you're playing as.
Okay. So
Let's
go ahead and
very satisfying.
go ahead and move your character, and then give me an athletics check.
Ooh.
Well, look at this. I am actually proficient in athletics.
And she'll do an opposed strength check and see if she can.
Do I need to roll it on her, or does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. It's just a roll.
What happens if I roll it on her anyway?
Do it.
Nothing. It's
Nothing.
probably just gonna roll it.
All right, come on. Now 19. Oh.
Okay. Ooh, all right. So she is now grappled.
Nice.
Let's see. So
You
I
did
think I can hold on. I think I have to click this, and then we'll
And
say
now
she's
suplex.
restrained.
Or you can go one more level in and pin her
Okay.
to the
All
ground.
right. So you run up to her and you grab onto her, and you're now holding her. So she is restrained. Okay. What are you gonna do?
Try not to get stabbed by her, I guess. Not-
Okay. Okay. All right.
I didn't think it was true.
I'm just gonna yell out to Anna and Harkova, bind her legs.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Okay.
gonna need to question her.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be her turn, and she's going to do a strength saving throw, and she fails, so she is still restrained. Anna, what are you going to do?
Sugar, 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 sugar. Do I have any rope?
Oh no.
I have 200
Oh, yeah, I
feet
do.
on it.
I do.
Do you have all the rope?
You guys never came back for it, so it's mine. To sell.
The dwarf has all the rope.
I like how you guys are fucking dumb.
Okay, so
I have
listen
some
to
rope in
Vendrath.
my backpack, and let's
I got rope. 50
Okay.
feet.
So you're gonna try to tie up her legs?
Yep.
That's
Okay,
another 100 feet I have to grab.
What do I need to do?
Hold on. That's funny. Let's take a look. Let's do. I guess we'll do the same thing. We'll just do an athletics check.
Oh, yeah. Just do that.
She's pretty agile, so she'll do an opposed. And okay, so you start tying up her legs. Okay, so Vendrath is holding on to her upper body, and you're wrapping her legs. Okay. From out of the door, whoops, too far. From out of the door of the building on your left, you see a guy. He runs out, and he's going to make a surprise attack on Harkova. He's going to come in with his short sword, and he's going to hit.
Wow.
And
Somebody
he's gonna-
help.
He's going to
Assault.
get damage.
Assault.
And he has a multi-attack, so he's going to make another swing on her and misses the second time. Let's see what this is real quick. Nope, doesn't need that. And one more thing I gotta look at real quick. Drink half this constitutes days. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah. Okay. So next up we have Harkova. Harkova sees that you guys are fighting to hold down the assassin. I mean, you guys don't know her name. She's got a name because she's in the tracker. But so she's going to turn around and make an attack on the guard that came up behind her, and hits. And does how much damage? 12 points of damage. Okay. All right. So what is Kathiri doing?
Guess she could help attack.
Yeah.
Okay. She'll probably have to move because of how many people are in the way there. So
That's true.
you'll have to move her a little bit to the north.
Like right here. Here.
Yeah, that's good. And who's she attacking? The guy that came out of the building?
Yeah, Beltrus.
Okay.
What's his face? Beltrus.
Belgers.
Sorry, guys.
Pouches.
Don't just ignore the chat window. I'm playing around.
Oh, you're trying to get that thing set up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
8.
And hits. Man, she's on fire. Okay.
She's
all
really
right.
good for some freaking reason.
Okay, all right. So she comes in, makes a little dash over and fires some arrows, and they fly right into Balderas. All right, Vendrath, you're up. So you're still holding her. What are you going to do? So Anna's working on tying up her legs.
And meanwhile, Harkova is under attack from an unknown.
Correct, from the guy that came out of the building.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
The other building.
Yeah, the other building.
Did they not get the memo? Sure. Okay. I have a choice to make. I guess I'm gonna try and hold on to her. Continue holding on to her.
Okay. All right, so you're still holding on to her upper body.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she is going to do a strength check to try to break out, and she succeeds. So she breaks out of. So her feet are bound currently. So I'm still gonna have her as restrained, but you are no longer holding her upper body. She's broken out of it. And that's gonna go back to Anna now.
I'm sorry. What?
Okay,
What
so
happened?
you've tied her legs. Her legs, so she's still. I still have her listed as restrained because you've tied up her legs. But Vendrath is no longer holding her upper body.
Okay. Does she? Is she good? Is she just sitting there?
Well, she's still on her feet. She hasn't. You guys haven't.
She
knocked her
has
over.
arms.
She
Yeah.
has arms.
She has
Yes.
arms. Yeah.
Oh gosh, did I use up all of the rope to tie her feet?
50
No,
feet for her feet?
What say?
You know,
Like, what-
around
it's
If
a
you want.
very,
I'm assuming
Like,
you
what
just.
the hell?
I'm assuming you just tied her feet together. I'm assuming.
yeah, just wrap her whole face up. Just go
Just
over
Like a mummy.
I agree.
Yes, like a mummy.
spiral
Oh
upwards.
man.
What are you
Yeah.
doing, Anna?
Coil her
Are you
up.
still? You really? That's what you want to do? You want to continue to
What
wrap
else-
her
what
up?
else am I supposed to do? This, I gotta use all this rope.
Oh man.
You
Just
can't
punch
tie a
it.
knot because you can't get to the other end.
Just start fucking doing left right hooks on her fucking face. She doesn't need to be
My
on.
little gnome arms. That's not gonna do anything.
She doesn't need to have a pretty face. She just needs to be unconscious.
All right, Anna, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
I don't have a strength of -1. I don't think I could knock her unconscious.
Then help out with the other bitch boy or whatever.
Bitch boy.
I don't fucking know him. I'm not there.
We're just chilling.
You said her arms not tied up, right? So I can
Her
still tie
arms
her
are not tied, no, because
But
Vendrath
it's
was
still tie
holding
her up.
onto
But
her
it's
upper
still tie
body.
her up.
Well, she doesn't need arms, technically. Just
She doesn't need arms.
Okay, so
What?
you
Just
want
cut
to
off
try
her
to
arms.
tie her arms down?
Yeah, it's as simple as that. Just cut off her arms somehow.
Okay,
You're-
so you
you're-
want to
you're-
try to tie her arms. Okay, give me an athletics check.
Would it-
Just so everybody remembers, Radric is a barbarian.
Okay,
So,
so you
Yes,
go,
but
you
also
try to
never-
tie up her arms, and she's able to kind of push you away, and you're not able to kind of grapple her arms enough to get them tied together.
Eh.
Ah.
Okay, so Beldaris sees you guys, trying to wrap her up, and he is going to still take another attack on Harkova, and misses on his first attack, and hits on his second attack. Oh, 5 points of damage. Okay, all right. And that is his turn, so that's going to be Harkova. Harkova is going to do the same thing. They're just trading slashes on each other, and she hits. And does 14 points of damage. And this guy's starting to look pretty jacked up, more than the assassin is. So that brings us back up to Kathiri.
never see it coming.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Why is Kathiri the most lethal out of all of you?
Nice.
Fucking nice, dude.
The hell, man.
All right.
That's
Clearly
it.
has promise.
That's it. All right, Venrath, you're up.
Swing an axe sometime.
Okay.
Is this like
so
watching
I'm
an...
still on the ground, right?
Well, you're not on the ground. I don't know. Were you guys rolling on the ground?
I tackled her. I
Oh, you
assumed
tackled
that
her.
we both
Okay.
fell to the ground.
You fell to the ground. Okay, then yeah, you guys are both. I have her restrained instead of proned, but we'll just say it's the same thing.
I think
We'll
that
just
you have to
assume
do
it's
that to. I think there's 2 levels of
Yeah.
grappling. You restrain
that's-
her.
that's
and
fine.
you pin her down.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are rolling around on the ground. And she's able to kind of break out of your hold, but yeah, you're still on the ground then.
Okay. So, how quickly can I stand up and try and help Harko? Can I
I
do
mean,
that
yeah,
all in one turn? I mean,
You can, yeah, because it would just be a half action or half movement to stand up. So yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So obviously I don't have my bow ready to wield, but that's okay. I have hand axes.
And you'll attack with advantage because you're within the aura Harkova.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to stand up and attack Beldris with my axe. I'm assuming I can probably only do one attack out of two.
Why?
I don't know.
No, yeah, you should be able to still do both. You
Oh.
only use your movement to stand up. You didn't use an action.
Okay.
Oh, you're attacking while out of ammo? Come on, Vendrath.
Wait, it's melee, but it's out of ammo.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
What?
I don't know why it does that.
Depends on
I
what
looked
it
at it and
sometimes.
I don't think it was set up as a range thing. So.
No, it's not. It's set up as
That's
a melee.
weird.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it later. Okay, so first one misses, second one hits.
Right. Oof. Max Carnage.
All right, does 9 points of damage. Nice. Okay, cool. And that was on. All right, so that guy is on death's door. Like he's looking pretty bad. Let's see. Red Raven on her turn. Let's see. All right, she goes to try to break the binds on her legs, and she's unable to do that. And so that's all she can do right now. Right? Yep, that's all she can do right now. Okay, yeah, that's all she can do right now. All right, so Anna, you're up.
Hmm. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna try to knock her out.
Yeah, go for it.
Give it a try.
It's like, bah!
I'm just saying,
You have advantage, right?
she may not need a
Do
a
I?
leg or
Well,
hands.
I mean, it's only on attack rolls. She's not attacking her.
Attempting to knock her out with what, though?
Yeah, I guess that's
A
true.
weapon?
Yeah. So yeah, you'll have to hit her with like the butt end of your bow or something like that. So go ahead and just do an attack roll on her
Whack.
with advantage.
Mhm.
'Cause you're
Pummeling
within the
pommel.
aura. Oh shoot, Vendrath, you were supposed to do it with
She
advantage.
is also flanking as well.
With your out of ammo attacks.
With your out of ammo attacks. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. That's my bad.
No, it's fine.
Nice, look at that crit. All right.
Jeez.
Critical tomp.
Here we go.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. Don't worry, like if you can't, I won't let you kill her since you're using non-lethal. So that
13 points of damage.
did not come off of her. So let's see.
Yeah, because it stopped.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
after
can
that
target
hit,
her.
she's starting to look a little hurt now. You can definitely tell that she's hurt. She's hurt. Okay, all right. So this is going to be Beldaris's turn. He is going to continue to hack and slash on Harkova because that's who's right in front of her, and he's going to miss on the first one and miss on the second one. Okay, all right. So Vendrath, remember, I don't know if you remember or not, so I don't know where this guy's going to come in, but the third guy comes out of the building. I don't know how to get him into. Remember, there were 3 voices in the building.
Yeah, but that was in the other building.
Nope, that was in this building. Remember, I said there were 2 men and a woman in there.
Okay.
So third guy comes out. He is not, for some reason. See, this is what I hate. I don't know how to get him. I don't know how to add him to the combat tracker. I'm gonna do this. There
Have
he is.
him roll
Okay, cool.
initiative.
Okay, and he is going to. He's kind of surveying the the situation, and he is actually going to make an attack on the assassin.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, he's gonna try to kill her.
And
Yeah.
She knows too much.
and crits. Oh no, it wasn't a natural 20. It wasn't a natural 20, and does no damage.
How?
My God.
What? How?
Impressive.
so I rolled a 20, but then rolled a 1 on the damage. How crappy is that? Okay.
How is it
all right,
zero?
So that was his, because I rolled a 1 and he's got a -1
Oh.
on for the damage for it. So he's not proficient with it. So he sees what's happening and he's trying to kill or he's trying to kill the assassin now.
Watch how she breaks out and then turns to kill that guy.
Okay. All right. So I'm sorry. That was Vendrath. You had just went, right? I had to bounce up because.
Thought it was Harkova
No.
who just went.
Ano,
Oh, you're
Ano
right. It
went.
was Harkova. Yep. Because of
Then-
yeah. Yep. Okay. So then that brings us back up to the top, and Kathiri's up. I can't believe like he rolled a 20 and then did 0 damage. What kind of crap is that?
Wait, what action did
Peril
Harkova
does.
take?
Oh yeah. I think she
Harkova
was
hit
about to go.
Oh, was she? I thought she hit.
Wait, where?
Beldaris. Let's go up. No, Anna went.
Yeah, it was Anna, then it was Beldris, and he
Harkova
attacked
was
us.
about to
Who
go.
attacked. Oh, so it's Harkova's turn. Okay, so Harkova is going to try and finish off Beldaris, and misses. Okay, so then now that brings us back up to Kathiri.
Okay. So targeted. Okay.
Oh, I think that's her first miss of the game.
It is.
All right, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, all right, so we're going to be back up to him. He, again, is going to make a ranged attack on the assassin and hit her. Finally, so he actually got a crit. Okay, good job. And let's see.
Should I be seeing him in the combat?
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry, he was invisible.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, all right. So he's kind of standing up on the stoop with like a little crossbow in his hands, just firing arrows at her. That time he did hit her, and she's starting to bleed pretty heavily now. So, all right, Vendrath, you're up.
Bitch. Okay. I'm gonna run at him at here. That guy. I'm gonna run at the assassin of the assassin
Okay.
and see if and attack him.
Okay.
Keep him from killing.
Mhm.
Okay. Do
So go ahead and move your guy. Are you gonna take out your bow? What are you gonna do?
no. I figure I dropped my bow whenever I tackled.
Okay.
her.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so you were outside of Harkova's aura
Yeah.
of love.
I mean, I assume so because I don't think I could really.
No, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you
Aura
step up
of
to him.
love.
You're saying I feel really lonely all of a sudden,
You
like
do. All of a sudden, you just
just like aw.
all by myself.
Don't wanna be all by myself.
Well, he's still
At
touching
first
the
I
aura
was
though.
alone. I was petrified.
Yeah. All right. So. All right. So what are you doing? You're gonna.
All right,
swing
I'm
at
going
him?
to attack him.
Okay, go for it.
I not
See restrained.
Okay, let's try this again.
I think you have to untarget
Sorry.
Red Raven.
Yeah, and I it's like it didn't want to roll on him because I'm so close to him, or something. Sure. Okay, I've got like 3 targets here. I'm not sure how to.
Just drop the dice on him.
I know. I tried, but it didn't do anything. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Maybe you have
Yeah,
to
it's
unselect.
just- I don't know how to do that.
There's,
Okay,
is that
just
it's the one
roll,
with the red mark
just roll
on
the
it?
attack, and
Well, I did that.
I'll tell you whether or not it hits
But
or
nothing
not. Just roll
doesn't
it.
do
Just
anything.
you can't just roll a regular attacks.
Yes, I can. Hold on.
Okay.
That is so bizarre. Okay. Nope. Sorry. Drag him.
Okay. 21 hits, and you're out of ammo. You can't hit with your axes anymore.
This is so
Alright, go ahead-
weird.
go ahead
Denied.
and roll your damage.
That's my second attack.
Second
So-
attack. Second attack misses.
So first damage.
One.
God, man,
Look at
gotta
that.
love those ones.
4 on the new guy. So we'll say 4. And that's it. Okay. All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. I moved and attacked. So
All right. So Red Raven is, since she's kind of still restrained and on the ground, she's still going to make an attack on Anna. She just attacks with disadvantage. And she pulls out a dagger and is going to swing and misses.
Eh.
Okay. And she's going to make her second attack. Oh, wait. No, stop. Disadvantage. And make the second attack on Anna and misses again. Okay. There goes Anna. You are up.
Punch her.
Punch.
I mean, you can use your like the end of your bow or something to, to do the damage. You don't have to use
Whack.
your fists.
Hammer fister.
Yeah.
Hammer
like- so just roll a normal
Clobber
attack
her.
on
Okay. Clobber.
All right. And since she's restrained, it's with advantage. So go ahead and roll it again.
Gotta target her again because keeps flipping.
Yeah. I mean, if you just roll it, I mean, it's fine. We can keep track of. We know we know what you're doing.
It's just annoying.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage then. Yeah. Let's see, 7. Oh, geez. Oh, she's looking real bad. Yeah. another good thwap, and she might be leaving, or knocked out, I guess is a better way to say it. All right, so Balderis is going to continue to hit on Harkova and is going to continue to miss Harkova with an automatic 1. Look at that.
Wow.
Okay, all right, so that's the end of his turn. Harkova, I think, hopefully, is going to finish him off. And yes, I think that would be the end of him, I hope. Oh, wrong one. I meant to roll damage instead. All right, so Balderis goes down. So Harkova swings down with her great sword, and Balderis goes down.
Wow. Okay then.
All right, so that now leaves, it's back up to Kathiri.
What's Kathiri gonna do?
Kathiri's going to kill somebody. That's what she did.
Yeah.
I think she's
Killing.
been hanging around with the dwarf too much.
Killing good. Right.
Yeah, these are her formative years right here. And
Not enough, you ask me.
It's fine, just roll it.
She
Like I
needs
said,
an
we can
axe.
keep track of it.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, like if we were playing around a table, you're not going to try to target. Okay, 20 hits.
Radric, are you gonna teach her the ways of the berserker?
What is that? 4?
I'll teach her how to swing an axe. That's
Shoot,
what
I
I'll do.
didn't mean to do that. Not 68. Put some up there. Okay, cool. All right. That's going to be his turn, and he is going to now pull out his short sword, make an attack on the Vendrath, and
Wow.
he's going to hit him
No, he's not.
for
Is
7
that-
points of damage.
I don't want to metagame or anything, but does that say City Guard?
Yeah, it does.
It does. Oh yeah. So you guys notice that this guy does come out, and he's wearing the city guard uniform. He looks just like a city guard.
Wow.
Okay.
Spy
Vendrath,
around
you're up.
here.
Let's
Sorry,
hope
I'm-
he has like a coin or something on him.
All right. So Vendrath, you're up.
Okay. All right, I'm going to attack with my out of ammo hand axe.
Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have had her move afterwards. Sorry, that's my bad.
No, you're fine.
Well, if Harkova would have moved up, you would have got the opportunity, or not the opportunity, the advantage.
Or of love.
The aura of the circle of love, the circle of trust. Does that Colossus thing only work with your longbow?
So now that I've damaged this guy, I'm using it now.
Yes.
All I gotta do is hit him again.
Yep.
Okay. And it's still not letting me.
That's fine.
target.
Just roll it. I mean, just roll the attack. Okay, a 9 does not hit.
Just wing and a miss.
20 does hit.
All right.
And then your additional D8, right?
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna try this to see if I can get. Hey!
Nice, look at that. That was 5 points of damage. Okay. All right, so he's still looking pretty healthy. So
Really?
let's see. Oh yeah, because this guy's he's a little bigger than Balderas was. He's looking a little more beefy. Red Raven is going to again try to attack Anna.
Hmm.
And is attacking with disadvantage, and is going to miss on her first
Yes.
attack, and is going to miss on
Yes.
her second attack as well. All right, so that is the
Wax
end of
of
her
war.
round. So Anna, you're up.
Are you still trying to knock her out?
Man, I'm hitting her.
Whack.
These no
The whack.
arms.
Whack. With these small noble
Just to let you
arms.
know, if you accidentally kill her, Radric would not be upset.
Not at all. You know, if she's missing a few fingers, it'd be totally fine, said
A few
Roger.
fingers,
Still
I
with
mean,
advantage, right?
a few limbs, I would say.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Keep going.
All right, and a miss. We're gonna miss.
Great.
Okay.
Moving on.
Balderas is dead, so I need to take him out of the tracker, and that takes us back to Harkova. Harkova is gonna move up next to Vendrath here and take some swipes at this guard here. And that is not how you do it. That is not.
This
you know,
is
yeah,
how
it's
we
doing,
do it.
That's weird. It's doing the same thing that for Vendrath. It's not letting me roll attacks against him.
It's almost like the token isn't like really considered like as a person.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I think I could roll it there. Okay, and hits. And nope, I did not want to do that. I wanted to do that. So, if you guys want, just so you know, you guys can. Oh, that was for Balderas. Whoops.
He's
Well,
even
there's
more
from
dead.
the grave.
Okay, all right. So hits the other guy, just the city guard. Okay, Kathiri's up.
Okay. Kathiri.
MVP.
Okay, I'm attacking that one over there. Yeah.
And hits.
1D.
1, 2, 3.
Just give her
I
your
mean,
bow.
it's a
okay?
short bow, so I mean, come on.
We need to poison these arrows. Come on.
Oh God.
Okay, all right. So that's gonna come back to this guy, and he is going to take one attack against Vendrath, and is going to hit for 8 points of damage. Second attack, he's going to swing against Harkova, and is going to miss. And that is going to be the end of his turn. Vendrath, you're up.
All right. So beefy, healthy guy still look.
Oh, after that last hit from Kathiri, yeah, he's not looking as healthy as he was a second ago.
Okay. All right. I will attack him again.
Okay.
Still looking, so
With advantage, so go ahead and roll again.
that's the +2. Yes.
Wait, what's your question? I'm sorry.
The advantage is that the +2.
No, it's ADV. But just roll it regular. Just roll a regular attack against him, and it'll either whatever the higher number is. We'll say whether it's a hit or miss.
That was
Okay.
my advantage.
Okay, we'll call that as the second one. Go ahead and roll 1d20 attack on him.
Okay. Thought I did that just now.
We gotta fix that. That's so stupid.
Yeah, that's
Okay, all right. So we're gonna drop that. So the 15. So one hits, one misses. So go ahead and do the damage for your second hand axe. Second hand axe.
So the 15 missed.
The 15 missed. Correct. The 23 definitely hit. All right, 6. Let's see. All right, yeah, he is starting to look pretty jacked up now. Red Raven is she's on her way out. She is going to continue to make swipes at. Whoops, I did not mean to
Wait,
do that.
so does Colossus Slayer take effect again? As I hit him again? It says I can only deal the damage once per turn.
Once per turn, and you hadn't hit it, so go ahead and put the damage in there.
Well, I hit him once earlier.
Yeah, didn't you? You did. We did the D8 earlier.
Yeah.
So, but you didn't do it this time. So go ahead and do the D8, and I'll take the HP off. 6. Okay, that was on him.
Because in second edition, a turn and a round would. So.
Okay, so she ends up hitting, and I did not mean to do that. I meant to do this. All right, and Anna takes 9 points of damage.
Wow.
Okay, Anna, you're up.
I'm on 1 HP.
It's not fun, is it?
Dangerously. Just like
No, not fun. Not having fun.
what do you mean?
Ugh.
Having the time of your life.
Wait, don't you have a potion?
I do. That's an action, right? Not.
It is.
No, isn't it a bonus action though?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's still an action, but like, yeah. So you can try and knock her out. She's really close. You just have to hit her.
Just have to hit her. You don't have advantage. You just gotta hit her outright.
Oh, she still has advantage because she's on the ground.
Oh yeah.
She's restrained, so she
Prone,
still has advantage.
quote,
She just has
unquote.
to hit her.
I'm
Feel
gonna
lucky.
try.
Yes.
Killer. Or punch him.
Killer!
But preferably killer.
Punch her in the face. Okay.
You wanna sip on that potion real quick?
Yeah, that would be nice.
It's like that's a bit
Dude,
Is it 2d4, 1d4 plus 4, or something like that?
it is a 2d4 plus 2.
I don't know why I always think it's plus 4.
Who knows, dude?
I don't know. All right, so
Well,
go ahead and
very
roll that.
expensive.
Because it rhymes.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. 2d4 plus 2. I gotta remember that. 2d4 plus 2.
Fuck. It's this one, right? It's this one. this one?
Yep.
Okay. Holy shit.
Wait, did you?
So
Did
go
you
ahead
do
and roll.
one?
Just roll 1d4.
Just 1d4.
Bam.
Okay, so you get
Amazing.
9 hit points.
Thank God.
So you got what you just lost.
Yeah, basically. Oops, wrong one.
There's a crit on the ground.
All right, so that brings us back to Balderas. Balderas is dead, so he's not going to do anything.
That's
and,
Probably not.
and it's going to be Harkova's turn, and Harkova is going to continue to hit on this other guy, and
always
is
good
going
when
to
dead
hit.
people don't do things.
Ooh.
And he goes down. Wait, was that Balderas? Nope, that was him. All right, he goes down.
Kill while there's again.
I know, I was like, oh crap. Killed him again. Okay, all right, so then that brings us back around to Kathiri. Okay, all right, so we'll go ahead and say we're out of combat because she's restrained. There's 3 of you and just 1 of her. So you guys kind of, after this last guy goes down, you guys kind of come together and you knock her out. And yeah, all right, so we are out of combat. So you now have her knocked out on the ground. What do you guys do?
Tie her.
Yeah, tie her up.
Oh, there was a city battle.
Mouth including. Never know.
You never know. Just gag her.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm trying to find.
Do you have a sack? Do you have a body sack?
Whoa.
Hello?
Yeah, I know. It got real. I'm sorry. I clicked the wrong button. Okay. All right. So you guys tie her up, and what are you guys doing? So she's knocked out.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are gonna pick her up and leave.
I'm gonna search the bodies.
Yeah, search the bodies.
Okay. On both of the bodies, you find short sword. I mean, you guys, I forgot to make the parcels for them. You do find short swords. What are they? The crossbows. And then you find 20 gold, like a little sack of coins. They're just regular gold coins. They're not the other coins. And there's two packs of 50. Each one of them has a like a sack of 50 gold coins in his pocket.
Damn. Just some rich thugs. All right.
So somebody make sure you put that into your inventory, and then you guys can divvy it up later.
I was just gonna wait for the GM.
For me to do it? Jerk. Okay. All right. So you guys have her tied up. Who's carrying her?
Clearly, like a theory, right?
I'm going to
She's getting the most done.
All right. Where you guys?
24-inch gnome child is gonna carry.
And where you guys going? Kathiri goes in to try to help pick her up. She goes,
I can do this!
I got this, Mom!
You know what? I think it would be probably not a bad idea to get all the bodies off the street and drag them back in. They came out.
Back into the building?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Their guard uniform.
hide the
Say that you
evidence.
drag them back inside the building.
Maybe take off their guard.
Okay. And then where are you guys going with the assassin's body?
Oof. Okay.
I don't know. Do we just want her? Or do we want to search the building?
Do both. Let's do both.
Okay, so you guys are all going to go inside the
Alright.
building then? Is that what you guys are doing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So you guys pick up the assassin. She's knocked out. You guys drag in the dead bodies, kind of clean up a little bit, make sure that, after this, quick scuffle in the streets, you guys kind of clean up and you guys all head inside the building. And I guess that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Yay!
Yay.
You found
Combat.
her!
So Yeah, I know, but yeah, I didn't think you guys were going to split up, and so yeah. If not, that fight would have been a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, that was fun. Sorry that Group A didn't get to fight. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
It
We
is
can make
hell.
it up by letting Radric kill a lot of things next time.
It's gonna be bloody murder because we're
One
gonna be
can
getting out of
only
this.
hope. One can only hope.
Oh man.
Well, I got I just got these notes set up. What went on today?
Cool. Hey, sorry it went so long. I didn't think that one was gonna. I didn't think that one's gonna go so long. So.
It's fine. I'll live.
Yep.
Just let me.
So yeah, so that's it. Okay, so Group A was on their way back to the Rusty Dragon, and Group B is now heading inside to that building. So
Mhm.
all right, that's where we're at, and that's what we'll pick up next time.
Right, that was fun.